We are dishing with Del Grosso, and Joe Cronauer is in the kitchen today.
I put the stuffed in stuffed shells.
Oh my gosh! Now, is this one of your favorite Italian dishes or not?
Love it. Ricotta cheese should be included in everything in our lives.
It should be a food group on its own.
You know what?
That and chocolate.
Del Grosso's getting us. Oh boy, this is so good. The infusion of flavor. It's a symphony of flavors coming together here. Thanks to Del Grosso.
Do not be intimidated by the stuffed shell.
Right.
You can do this.
And Holly is going to take you through step by step on how to put the mixture, the magic, in before you put it into the cornucopia of the stuffed shell.
We're doing a cheese stuffed shell.
Perfect.
So this is easy. Kids will love it.
Yep.
Your family will love it. You can literally make this, freeze this. I mean, this is great for parties.
Yep.
This is great for Sunday dinners. Yep. Okay, so a couple of eggs. Why don't you get those going first? Because you can break them up and
get
that. And we're gonna use a beautiful Del Grosso sauce. In this recipe, it's the tomato basil that we're using.
Okay.
That's a very good technique there, Joe.
Cracking the old egg. There we go.
Okay.
Missed that one. Okay. All right. Okay.
Clean up in
up
Studio B. Studio B, please. Very good.
Okay.
To that, 2 cups of ricotta cheese, which is a very soft cheese.
Yes, it is. Okay.
This bowl right here.
There we go.
All right.
Look at that.
You're gonna fold that in.
Oh yeah. Fold. See, now you say fold, I say dump.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
But no, first I dump, then I fold.
And sometimes, I mean, honestly, and I go by just I'm half Italian, half Hungarian. So my dad's the Italian one, and they tend to use their hands.
Yeah,
in the kitchen,
now I'm going to also put on some gloves
We're
here
doing
too.
gloves because I think sometimes when you mix this stuff, it's just easier to use your hands. So
and you know
we're
what?
Just being sanitary.
Yeah, and that being said, we are going to be stuffing some shells here pretty soon.
So to this, basil and parsley.
Okay.
3 tablespoons of each.
Okay.
All right, so it's freshly chopped.
Okay.
So
I'll let you do. You're already gloved.
Yep.
Look at that.
Right in there. And here's the thing. I mean, come on. 3 tablespoons of each. Don't have a nervous breakdown. If you're at 3.5, or you're good.
And that's the thing, no one really knows. You can't keep up with measurements.
Okay.
It's your recipe.
Some seasoning, salt, pepper.
Right.
You want to add a little garlic powder.
Now I'll get to the folding part.
All right. Fold that stuff in.
Do we need more sauce in the?
So in the bottom of our baking dish, which we're doing a small one today because we're just cooking for our little romantic lunch here.
Tomato basil.
Tomato basil. So we've got that in the bottom.
Would you open that for me?
I shall.
She's so good.
Do you know the trick too, don't you? Like you hit it with a knife?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I just want it looks really strong.
On the bottom of your pan, you put a layer of the sauce. Then you're going to basically do the whole layering effect as you add your shells.
Okay.
So you're doing good there. Then we're going to add a cup of mozzarella and a half a cup of Parmesan to the cheese mixture. So again, to recap, that's ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan, basil, parsley, salt, pepper, 2 eggs. Easy enough. You're gonna cook your shells. Now, the thing with the shell is that it's fragile. All right?
That's Italian for don't mess up the shell.
Yeah, you don't want to overcook these because then you're gonna have a real hard time handling them.
Right.
And you're gonna actually do it for me. So we're just gonna stuff them.
Look at that.
And place them in our sauce and continue that process until we've got a whole pan full of stuffed shells.
And you know what?
As we're stuffing, let's give away.
Yeah, we're gonna give you some great food here. A case of Del Grosso sauce, 216-578-0707. Third caller is winning an entire case of Del Grosso sauce.
Do you know how many shells you can make with that?
Look at that.
I'm just saying.
So good.
Can you see these from up above? They're so yummy looking already.
I gotta tell you, I've never made stuffed shells before.
See?
And this
you can do anything.
Really
Don't be.
easy.
And now I always say, I totally pretend chef. I mean, chef.
Yeah.
Didn't go to school for this. Grew up in a family that cooked a lot. Learned a ton from my mom and dad. Still do to this day.
Yep.
My grandparents and everything. Okay, so then you're gonna bake these, top them with more Del Grosso sauce, and you've got yourself a meal. Salad on the side, done. We will post the recipe live on Lakeside, WKYC.com.
That's it.
Super easy. See, you can do it. And even if one breaks, don't let it stop you because you can kind of mold it around the stuffing and then you don't even know it is. My grandpa Sam loves the broken ones. Do you know that? Like those are his favorite. He'll be like, Holly, give me the broken ones. Those are my favorite. One more. Thanks again for being in the kitchen
Oh,
today.
Holly, it's always a pleasure.
It's so fun to have
Thank you so
and
much.
thank you, Del Grosso. We're going to get to bacon.
First we stuff the shells, then we stuff us.
It's a great recipe. And then coming up next on Live on Lakeside, an expert explains how you can keep your house safe and secure using smart home technology. Don't go anywhere.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by Del Grosso.